Honorable Ofori Atta, Ghana's Finance Minister, is the co-founder and former chairman of Data Bank Group. He has over 30 years of experience in the Ghanaian and international financial sector. Honorable Ofori Atta has other business interests in private equity, microfinance, pharmaceuticals, and insurance. Prior to Data Bank, he worked as an investment banker with Salomon Brothers on Wall Street, New York. He was the first African to be honored as a Donaldson Fellow at Yale University and a John Jay Fellow at the Columbia University. Could you please join me? Welcome, honorable guest.
State of the capital markets. Why should it be that what have been done the past 8 years is going to have such impact on us today and tomorrow? So we have had to move into the banking services. And I think that the story Mr. Asiedu told is, what do we do when we are all in our little corners? How do we dig deep to have our moral code so that we don't participate in what seems to be the order of the day? And I think that's the challenge. I think at Data Bank, when we were there, I mean, the lure of getting a banking license was always very high, and everybody will tell you, it is the way to go. But we had to ask ourselves whether A, that's what we were truly interested in, B, whether we had the capacity to do it well, and therefore those should be what should drive us to do what the good Lord wanted us to do. But I think that might have saved us from having been consolidated by now. So we need to be careful. Capital markets continues to grow with a GSE market capitalization of about 66 billion, 27% of GDP. Whilst for the Ghana fixed income market, the total outstanding value for government securities and corporate securities for the same period was 21.9 billion, which is 9% of GDP. In terms of the industry, I know the members are about 133, and operators are north of 200. The issue of self-regulatory becomes really important as a capacity for the regulator to be effective. Becomes really challenging, and I suspect more people will come into industry. However, I think we are changing the capital requirements to north 2 million or north of 2 million. And this is where the securities industry comes in, because really it is through this industry that will get a type of long-term capital that is required to tackle this. So the capital markets, the insurance companies, etc., finding a medium in which we can encourage this, and you work towards achieving that. Market master plan would encompass, all of the issues of pension, insurance, collective investment schemes, etc. To look at the shortcomings in domestic issuance, getting financial institutions to issue structured securities for long-term funds instead of relying on fixed-term deposits and savings accounts, to reform investment guidelines of insurance companies to encourage the issuance of standardized and tradable securities, and the reduction of transaction costs and simplification of listing and issuing processes for banks and financial institutions when debt instruments are being issued, consolidating the work we are doing on the regional financial services sector, and also ensuring that we can have a process that will fill our infrastructure needs for the economy. We have also, as you all know, housing is a very important part of any industry because of its catalytic effect. We have some 2 million houses in the whole, increasing by some 100,000 each year. So Financial Services Division is piloting a 40 million CD mortgage and housing finance scheme.
Very grateful for coming.